Hello, I'm back. Just kidding, I'm Izzy. So today I thought I could do a vlog, but I'm really boring anyway, let alone on a Sunday when I'm literally home alone with absolutely bugger all to do. I thought, what would be interesting? What's mixing it up a bit? I'm gonna do a bloody puzzle whilst debating 6 topical questions. You've never seen that one before, have you? I thought it's interesting, unique, might be boring to some. So like myself, it is what it is. Multitasking isn't my thing. So if I get to a point where I forget who I am, forget what day it is, or I forgot what the question is, just go with it. It's okay. It's just me. I've dealt with it for 20 years and I realise I'm special. Thank you. Let's just get straight to it. This is, like I showed you, the puzzle pick. It's a very cute winter wonderland. Don't be fooled with the low number. It's 250 pieces. However, it's a Wentworth jigsaw puzzle, which was my grandma's favourite puzzles. And I used to do them around her house. And then we got all a majority of them when she passed away. And I absolutely loved them. So they're wooden pieces. But they're like weird shapes. Some of them are pictures, but like, say for example, this is the shape, so it's not like your conventional sort of straight edged ones border. Instead there's like, you know, it might have like a triangle piece and then another piece there, and that's the edge. It's really weird, but it also makes it really interesting. So although you're not, you know, you don't have as many pieces like in a 1,000 piece, like it's crazy hard. So without further ado, let's start. Find some pieces to get going with. I haven't done these in a long time, and normally I split it up and like try and find like the edges, put the edges together like the border, and then I go in the middle. But it's just pointless with this because like none of them look like edges. You might have like one that's got a straight edge, and even then it's questionable because some of them, they just have like straight edge and you just put them together. I love them, but they really grind my gears. First topic that I thought of, should homework be banned? And I know what you're all thinking, if you're aged between 1 and 99, yes. I agree, I hated it, I never did it. I was a really bad influence. I'm just an awful person. I was one of those people that would do it very last minute and would mostly cheat. Like we had a thing in primary school, it's called a sack a whack. Spell and check and write and check. So you like do your spelling and like just do it again and again and see if you're right. I would just write it, like just straight out look at the word and just write it repeatedly, and that's not what I'm supposed to do. But do I have time to sit down and sack a whack with my mum? No, and I'm really glad that's not a euphemism. So yeah, that's that. But however, did we learn from said homework? Yes, and I do believe in tests. I do believe it's incredibly important. It took me until year 13 to realise that, oh, maybe if I do questions, I'm actually going to learn. A bit late then, Izzy, a month before your first exam. You don't have time now to do this for each subject. But I did realise that, you know, if you're questioning yourself, it's making this work, and it does work. Like that is end of story. It does work. So although I don't think that it's necessary for some homework pieces, like I remember they would do anything to give us a piece of homework each week, and it was just so like, it was just boring. Like we just didn't need that piece of work. Hang on, I just smashed my first piece. Thank you. I think sometimes there's no need for homework. Maybe instead you could have like a weekly quiz on what you've done, or maybe you could take 5 minutes at the end of the lesson just to, you know, do a little quiz. It's more likely to have an effect, to have a better result than homework, which from my perspective, I didn't really take any notice of any of my notes or any of my homework because I hated it. Like to me, it was a negative thing. It was something that I was forced to do. Therefore, I'm not bothered about it. So I do think, although it gets kids' brains going quite well, like I do think that there are different ways to do it that are going to work, and I think it's so unnecessary to do it every single week unless it's really beneficial. And like I said, I believe in tests, so if it was like a little short 5-minute test, at the same time, like those tests, they shouldn't be so negative. Like, you're bound to make mistakes. You're not perfect. And so I don't think that you should, you know, feel so bad that you've got loads of questions wrong. That's my take on it. And that I finished my education. I did obviously finish school at 16. Then I did sixth form for 2 years. And then I went back and I did a college course for 2 years. So like, I've had my fair share of education, and I do believe that in some aspects it's needed, but it's creating a negative idea for it. So, you know, it's your fault if you're going to give it out and kids are going to hate it. That's that. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. So the next question, are clowns scary? Yes, moving on. Tap or bottled water? See, this is something that I struggle with every single day. And it is something that goes through my head quite often, because I love water. Like, I really do. And I know a lot of people do as well. But it's got to be nice. Otherwise, you're just drinking a puddle. Do you know what I mean? Like, some water just tastes disgusting. But I struggle because I have two main taps downstairs. Kitchen tap and the utility room tap. You'd think the kitchen tap would have the nicest water. However, it is not filtered like the utility tap. So therefore, it tastes like sweaty bollocks wringed out into a glass of water and handed over. So it tastes disgusting, really. Whereas the utility room, which is filtered water, tastes like pure raindrops on the top of a mountain. But we all know, if you're going to go on a walk and you need a bottle of water, don't take it from home. Don't be stupid. Go and get a Buxton. You can't beat a Buxton. And I know what people are saying, recycling. Recycle it, and then you've done your deed for the day. I understand, you know, you don't want to create waste, but as long as I know that I am popping that bottle in the recycling bin, I can sleep at night. Recycling is the way forward. Fill your bins up. Separate your waste. Come on. Did you know that you have to book appointments at a recycling centre now? Which I just think, you know, that's my mum's only time of getting out in the day is, well, Mum, what are you doing today? Oh, I've got a booking. Oh, where are you going? Anywhere nice? Oh, the tip. That's nice. At least somebody's getting out. So that's that. As you can tell, I haven't really done... Hang on, is that... No. Oh, hang on. I did it again. Another 2. Always bottled. If you can, if you're out, bottle it. Emotions and water. But at home, utility. Come to my house and try my utility water, because you will never go back. You will live here. You'll be happy to know that I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 19 pieces on here, which means I'm not doing very well. 4 of those pieces are attached. So, Merry Christmas. These look like good ones. Right, let's go ahead with these bits. Next topic is dance is not a sport. Well, to anybody that says that can go shove a massive spiky pole full of diseases up their anal cavity, because I'm sorry, but I used to dance a lot, and it, to me, is the most exercise, the most competition that I've ever done in my life. I believe that everything is a sport. Every movement is a sport if you can compete. And I don't know about you, but growing up along Dance Mums on TV, it's a bloody sport. For anybody who thinks it's not, should, you know what, take a day, watch some Dance Mums, because honey boo boo chow, you will change your mind once you've seen Abby. Crikey Moses. I feel for these girls, because it is honestly so competitive. And I do think that anybody that says that needs to worry about themselves, because it is a sport. That's just me, girl. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Sorry about that. I really want a Tesco meal deal. And I really want, you get those iced coffees. They're like cappuccinos, like the brown ones. If you know, like the Tesco. I don't even know what brand they are. I think it's like Cafe Latte. I don't even know, but they're insane. I want a chicken, bacon and lettuce sandwich, if not a chicken, bacon and stuffing. At Christmas, they had like the turkey and all the trimmings. Oh, it was so good. And then I'll either have like watermelon fingers because they are just sublime. Or I will have Quavers or mini cheddars because they just hit the spot like nothing else does. And that's what I'm going to go and get. Completely sidetracked. Anyway, last one I'm going to talk about. It's a really serious one, close to my heart. Should animals rule the world? And the answer is yes. There's nothing else I have to say about it. Animals are superior. They're superior to humans. I don't care. The scientist out there goes, oh, humans are animals. Okay. But am I a fluffy little white dog like Bob? No. So I think the animal kingdom should come alive and rule us all. And thank you very much. I'm Izzy. You've come to my TED Talk. And like I said, I can't multitask. Hence the reason that I've still got this many in the box and I am nowhere near completion. In fact, I'd say I've done about 0.5% of the puzzle, if that's even possible. So that was a bit of a fail. However, I've enjoyed talking to you. I really have enjoyed talking to you, and I hope nobody's offended by my points made. I do like a debate, but not with myself in my lonely, empty room house. Do you like my Christmas tree? Yes, it is the 3rd and we still have it up. I don't know when it's coming down. I don't care. Christmas. Do you know what I'm really upset about? So I live in Wiltshire. And I have friends, because I went to uni in Bristol. So I have friends who live in Bristol. And they've like shown me like pure snow on their story. Like they have pure like thickness of snow setting. We have bugger all. We have like... Do you know what? It's so wet out there that even if it did snow, the bloody thing wouldn't settle. We did have snow yesterday, to be fair, but it was the tiniest amount and it was pathetic. Really riling me up because I'm just so upset about it. I just want snow. Like, is that too much to ask for? Yeah, so I'm angry about it, to be honest. So I'm going to have to go and get a Tesco meal deal now. I hope you all have the most amazing New Year because... Do you mind literally making it all about him? I've had enough. Where he gets that from? I hope you all have the most amazing New Year. Do you know what? Just go for it. Just whatever you want to do, just go for it. Because if you're thinking you like something, there's a reason you're thinking you like something. And you've just got to jump on that. You've just got to jump. And in the past few months, that's something that I've loved about myself, is if I have a feeling about something, I do it. And I'm in the happiest place I've been in a very long time. So just do it. Just do it. And don't worry about what anybody else thinks, because at the end of the day, if somebody is being negative to you, they're not your kind of person, darling. Like, just get rid of them. Honestly, go for it. If you have something that you've been wanting to do for a long time, this is your year. Don't let COVID get in the way, because even if it's something practical, you can plan it now. You can get contacts now. Like, you can do it. Like, you literally can. Like, I'm saying you can do it, therefore you can do it. End of story. That's all I got to say about that. Do what you want. Do what you want. Be who you want to be. Don't give a barnacle, man. SpongeBob. I need to stop talking because it's too much. Happy 2021. Happy. I don't know about you, but because I have a free house, I'm going to go and do a massive karaoke cycle. Any girl who's watching this will be lying to themselves if they say that they don't have a massive karaoke session when they have a house, like, to themselves. I'm going to whip out Disney's hits on karaoke on YouTube, and I'm going to absolutely blurt out Ariel like she's never heard it before. I'm going to go and get my Tesco meal deal, and I am so excited! Have a wonderful, wonderful year. Just stop. Bro, stop. Are you okay?